Hey, welcome back to Audiobook Bay. I just finished The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, and I can't stop thinking about it. This book is basically a masterclass in pursuing something that actually matters to you, and yeah, I know that sounds cheesy, but wait until you hear why it's not. Takeaway 1. Your personal legend is calling right now, and you're probably ignoring it. Here's the thing. Coelho says you have this internal compass pointing you towards something meaningful, something that's uniquely yours. But most of us, we talk ourselves out of it because it seems impractical or risky or whatever. Santiago, the main character, is this shepherd boy who dreams about treasure in Egypt, and honestly everyone around him thinks he's delusional. But the moment he actually commits to chasing it, doors start opening. Seriously, resources show up. People appear who help him. It's like the universe notices when you're serious. So here's your action for today. Write down the thing you'd pursue if you literally couldn't fail. Not someday. Right now, write it down. That's the first step Santiago takes, and it's the exact first step you need to take too. Takeaway 2. Learn to read the signs around you, or what Coelho calls omens. Throughout the book, Santiago develops this ability to notice patterns, coincidences, gut feelings, these weird synchronicities that most people walk right past. Your intuition is constantly trying to communicate with you, but we're so distracted we miss it. Think about this. You've been thinking about switching careers, and then suddenly 3 different people text you about the same industry in 1 week. Your mentor reaches out. You see an article. Most people dismiss this as random, but there's actually information there. Here's what I do. Start keeping a journal. Every evening, write down one moment where you felt genuine intuition or saw something unexpected line up. Within a month, you'll start seeing them constantly because you're training your brain to notice them. Takeaway 3. The obstacles aren't in your way, they're testing whether you actually want it. This is the part nobody talks about. Santiago gets robbed, deceived, trapped in a war, enslaved. But each obstacle doesn't make him give up, it deepens his commitment because he keeps asking, do I actually want this? The same is true for you. If you want to start a business, you'll get rejected. If you want to write something, you'll face frustration. The question isn't whether obstacles appear, they always do. The question is whether you interpret them as feedback or as a sign to quit. Real example, you launch something and the first 50 customers give harsh feedback. You can see it as failure or as free market research showing you what to improve. That's the difference between people who achieve their goals and people who don't. So here's what you do. Take your biggest current obstacle and reframe it. Ask yourself what it's actually teaching you and what it reveals about whether you're serious or just daydreaming. Takeaway 4. Fear has a voice, and so does something deeper. Call it intuition, call it your true self, call it whatever, but you've got to learn which one you're listening to. Fear tells Santiago to stay home and tend sheep because it's safe. The deeper voice tells him there's treasure out there worth finding. In your life, fear says, take the corporate job, ignore that creative thing you love. The deeper part says that whisper about what you want to do, that's the real signal. Here's the practical part. Fear always sounds absolute. Never, always, that's impossible. The other voice, the real one, asks questions. What if? Why not try? Listen for the difference in how they speak. Your move, write down the 3 biggest fears holding you back from what you actually want to do. Then next to each one, write what the deeper voice would say back. What's true about you that contradicts that fear? Takeaway 5. The treasure you think you're chasing might not be the actual treasure. So Santiago travels all this way, seriously, thousands of miles, to find this treasure, and when he finally gets there, he discovers something wild. The real treasure was always inside him. It's the confidence, the wisdom, the understanding of who he became by pursuing it. Your goal might not be what you think it is. Like, you think the treasure is landing that job or writing a bestseller or whatever. But what you're actually building is who you're becoming in the pursuit of it. Example, someone decides to write a book thinking the prize is a book deal and bestseller status. 2 years later, the book doesn't blow up commercially. But that person is now disciplined, confident as a writer, and knows their own voice. That's the actual prize. This flips how you should set goals. You're not chasing an external win, you're becoming someone. So think about your biggest goal and flip it. What version of yourself will you become by pursuing it? That's your real goal. Takeaway 6. The universe will provide what you need exactly when you need it. Santiago doesn't have a master plan or funding or connections. He has commitment and this belief that when he needs something, it'll show up. And it does. The crystal merchant appears, the king appears, the woman who changes his perspective appears. And here's the thing, this isn't luck. When you're truly committed to something meaningful, resources align. A month ago, you didn't know about that opportunity, but now that you're serious about the goal, you're seeing it everywhere. Real life example, you decide you want to learn AI development and commit to 3 hours a week. Suddenly, a friend mentions an AI group. Your company announces AI training. Were these things always there? Maybe, but your commitment made you attuned to them. What you do today, take one concrete step toward what you actually want. Just one. Research something, make a phone call, write something, anything. Take the step and then notice what starts showing up afterward. I guarantee something will. Takeaway 7. Your intuition is faster and smarter than your logical brain gives it credit for. Santiago's rational mind has 1,000 reasons why chasing this dream is stupid. But his intuition keeps pointing one direction, and the book is about him learning to trust those instant gut hits. We've been trained to trust only logic and careful analysis, but your intuition has access to patterns your conscious mind doesn't. It's basically doing lightning-fast pattern matching across your entire life experience. You meet someone and instantly know whether they're trustworthy or sketchy. You walk into a room and immediately sense something's off. These gut feelings are actually often more accurate than hours of analysis because your subconscious is processing more information than you realize. Here's what to do. When you get an intuitive hit about something, pause. Don't rationalize it away immediately. Write it down. Over time, you'll learn to trust this system more because you'll see how often it's right. Takeaway 8. What you're genuinely looking for is also looking for you. This is maybe the deepest idea in the book. Santiago is searching for treasure, but the treasure in some strange way is searching for him too. When you want something deeply and honestly, you start becoming a magnet for it. Think about how it works. When you genuinely want to write, you become attuned to writing opportunities. Your brain notices them. If you truly want to build a company, you become a magnet for entrepreneurial people and information. If you want a different job, suddenly you're seeing job postings everywhere. Were these opportunities always there? Probably, but you weren't calibrated to see them until you decided you actually wanted them. What to do? Declare your actual goal clearly to yourself. Write it down. Say it out loud. Tell someone you trust. The moment you make that declaration, you start attracting it because you're operating differently. Takeaway 9. Your goal requires you to become someone new. Santiago can't achieve his dream by staying who he is. He learns languages, navigation, business, how to be brave, how to trust. He has to evolve. This is what stops most people. They want financial freedom but don't want to develop the discipline. They want deep relationships but aren't willing to develop emotional maturity. They want their legend, but they want to stay exactly who they are. That's not how it works. The universe doesn't actually care about your natural talent or your raw ability. What it cares about is, are you becoming wiser? Are you becoming braver? Are you becoming more disciplined? If the answer is yes, your goal accelerates toward you. Real example, someone wants to be a successful entrepreneur but quits when things get hard. They need to become someone who persists through difficulty. That transformation matters more than the business idea itself. Here's your action. Forget about skills for a second. Who do you need to become to achieve your goal? Not what do you need to learn, but who do you need to be? What are their habits, their mindset, their values? Describe that person. Then start becoming them today. Takeaway 10. The moment you truly commit, the whole universe shifts around you. This is the book's final promise, and it's the biggest one. The moment Santiago really commits to his dream, everything changes. His mind becomes clearer. His fear decreases. Opportunities start accelerating. And this is available to you right now today. Commitment literally changes your relationship with the universe. Your brain, your body, your nervous system, they're all tuned by your commitment level. Two people can have the exact same goal. One says, I'm thinking about it. One says, I'm doing this and I'm finishing in 1 year. Those two people's brains are operating in completely different modes. The second person is more aware. They persist differently. The universe treats them differently. This is real. Your final action: make a decision today about what you actually want to pursue. Write it down. Say it out loud. Feel what that commitment does to you. That shift you feel, that's the universe noticing. So here's what The Alchemist is really teaching you. Your personal legend, that thing you're drawn toward, it's real. The book is about discovering the treasure inside yourself through commitment to something that both terrifies and inspires you. The universe doesn't owe you success, but it does respond to genuine commitment. And that's the entire game. Go claim your personal legend. The universe is waiting. Thank you for watching Audiobook Bay. If this resonated, subscribe for more book summaries that actually change how you think. I'll see you in the next one.